Easy. Too easy.
Oh. 29% bow damage. Don't need the throwing damage. Lose attack speed. Throwing speed. Don't need. I like it. Switch. Damage 3727. Go to 3796. And we have 19 forge potential. F for forge. Let's throw that in there and see what we can do. I'm not using multi-shot, but I don't think I can change that. Mana I can do without. Poison resistance. All resistances are good. Elemental resistance, always good. So I'm going to see if I can change that one. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't change that one. Darn it. That's fine. I can change the mana. Upgrade and reroll. Didn't change. You bugger. Mana. Try again. Increased area with dancing strikes. Come on. Wasting. And it's stuck. Doggone it. Okay. Don't have much option left, so we're going to try upgrade the elemental resistance. And that's all we get. So, let's see. Elemental resistance 48, 75, 75. That's pretty good. 3796. Didn't change damage, but still more in the other hat. We'll go with that. And being called to action over here. Oh my goodness. Quiver. It'll be hard to beat the quiver that I have on. And summons an owl. Oh, cool.
You're not going anywhere.
I don't know. Should I go down or right? Don't know. Nope. I bet I can't get up there in time. Nope. Went away. Heck on it. Totally did not see that. Amulet. Cast speed. Nope. That.
That was close.
8 health on kill. That's always a good thing. And I have nowhere to put it. What was that? Don't use shift. Don't need that. I can put that there. 12% increased hail. Doesn't show me. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that. Actually, that one is 18 bow damage, 19, 20. Okay. Get our little gift over here. Oh my goodness, that was fast. Yappled when I should have dappled. Okay. A little bit faster.
Can I help you?
Not at me.
What is that? That's our. Nope, it's gone. Get my little tower item here. Rotating beam. That one's a little limited. Not a big fan of that one. Does a lot of damage though. Nope. To bleed. What size is it? Big. I have room for it. Buggers. Other call to action's a long ways away. I know, died so fast. Yeah. A lot of life. I think I emphasized damage more than life. Killing things easy. Marksman. Marksman. Resistances are pretty good. Physical resistance is where I'm getting into trouble. Something I need to add, because that last kill was physical. I love the crafting in this game. One of my biggest beefs, Path of Exile 2, in its current state. The next patch fixing to come out, I think they improve on the crafting a little bit. So I'll be streaming that when it comes out. Yep, I got a lot of life steal. And mana steal. What's funny is that attack right there takes no mana. Does a massive amount of damage. That one takes a lot of mana, so I use the rain of arrows, or hail of arrows. Oh my. Which takes a lot of mana, and then I use the other attack to get mana back. I don't know if it tells me how much mana steal I have. Under defense. Health gained on kill is 14. Damage leached as health on hit, 1%. So 1% of almost 4,000 be 40 every hit. No, 4. Yeah, 40. Yeah. those ninjas, man. I don't know what they are, but they act like ninjas and they teleport around me. What's that? Increased mana regen and cooldown recovery. Oh, here it is. That's what we're looking for. This one's tough.
Not happening.
Booyah! Plus 8 bow physical damage for ballista. Nice. Increased damage with while wielding a sword. I'm not. All right. That mean I'm done here? I am done here. Thank you. I impressed myself on that one.
After you're done with your business in the temple, I sure wouldn't mind having you around. I may despite I win all once after that. Oh, come on. Where's that fighting spirit? It's going to work. It's not like
It says I need to go back to a previous location. Desert treasure and some local tombs. I guess we'll wander around there and see if we can find it. It's not giving me not giving me a hint. And what do we get here? Necrotic explosions erupt from within. And we have another one. Fireball, cool. I like that one.
That was close.
Oh, I hate this guy.
Not happening.
You are in that sphere of poison, you will die quickly. Whew. Yep, that's mine. Not sure how I got it. That's mine.
thank you for the assist there. I could have got you happen perhaps. Well, you I can't complain. complain about that offer. You ready to head out then?
Hello. Living Skull. Hello.
The Scalebane were never meant to be common thugs.
Thank you. I'll get over there to that old, forgot what it's called, Nemesis. That's what it's called. See what it has to offer.
Not happening.
Oh, it was one of those. Daggone it. Chronic damage, lightning resistance, ward on potion nah. Alright, what you got? Hold on. Okay, now what you got? Oh. Oh. Throwing attacks. I'm not throwing. It's probably better when I have on, I guess. I lose critical strike chance, fire resistance, lightning resistance, damage reflected, cold resistance. Oh my goodness. Oh. Gotta admit, I've got some good stuff on. No. Game volume up some? Yeah, sure can. Let's see, do it this way or the other way. Alright, tell me if that's better. That's not better. I'll turn it up on the OBS. Relic. Rogue Relic. Wonder Rogue skills. My goodness. 1 in 6 chance to take 25% less damage per active shadow. Using shadows. I lose. Damage leeches health as on hit. Damage leached as health. Cold damage. Elemental resistance. Cold resistance. Man. Oh man. I lose dodge. I lose fire resistance. 3756, 3796. I don't think it's worth it. Alrighty. Disappointing. Void resistance, shock on hit, reduce critical strike, physical penetration. Man. Nope. audio better, or do I need to turn up the game a little more? Might be one of the ones I'm looking for.
These tombs supposedly hold untold levels of wealth.
That looks bad.
I'd love to clear them out at some point, but we've got far too much to do right now.
Apparently I got a level up, didn't realize it. 2 of them actually. We'll go some more dodge rating. I need to dodge better. What? Ah. I missed something? Okay. I don't need to be here anymore.
Can I help you? Safe traveler.
Sell, probably.
Can I help you?
Level 60. Do I have... I do. My goodness. I have several, so I'm going to craft a couple more bows. Level 36 bow that I'm using. Level 60 yet. Not far from it, I guess. Find another bow underground. Because I'm too cheap to buy one. Hey, dodge rating. Okay, so now I'm actually curious. What does he have?
Can I help you?
Really? Terrible. Could be. He should have a 60 damage bow in there. Longbow. Oh well. Wait till I find one. This is probably gonna make the same bow I already have, to be honest with you. Da-da-da. Quiver. Alright, let's do it with a quiver. Don't know if I can get better than that. Assuming I can. See what happens. Wrong one. Oh, that one. There we go. It's the same one I have. Extra bleed, extra cold damage. A little bit of damage. Freeze rate multiplier. I'll leave the one I have on. Longbow, there it is. See what that one is. Same one I have. Hate it when that happens. Alright, compare. Lightning, leave the one I have. Really? Almost did it again. There's the boss. That's what I was looking for, man.
Not happening.
Set. I already have this set. Yep, I already have that one. Alright, guys, I got to do a thing real quick out the bathroom. And I'll be back in probably roughly about 3 minutes. Okay, here I am. Back at the task at hand. Where do we go? Yeah. Desert treasure. Defeat the enraged wealth elemental. Oh, it did that. Search for the contact. Telling me, oops. It is telling me where I need to be. And what is that? Necrotic explosions.
Let's straighten him out.
Not going anywhere.
Probably, okay. Thought I could go either way, but apparently not. Oh, I have another nemesis on the board.
brings you here? Farewell.
Are we done here? Yep. Now, there. I have to get to. Okay. I don't know which door. Number 1. Need to go to the Oasis. Nope. Or is it? Yeah, it has to be. Observatory. Oasis. That's what I need. And what do we have here? A Phoenix. Gotta be kidding me. Come on. Killing blow type physical. I need more physical resistance. For sure. Damage reflection. That's not the same as damage reduction. You still take the damage, you just give some of it back. Boom. One. More dodge. And two. Chance to gain a stack of dust shroud inside the area. I'm going inside the area quite a bit. Lasts longer, that's always good. Deals more bow damage over its duration, scaling up to a maximum. This does not affect damaging ailment. Sure. Go with Dusk Shroud. A couple of points there. Hello, Slate. Ow. Ow. I am using OpenSUSE Tumbleweed. Been using Tumbleweed for a few years, 2 or 3 years now. Fantastic rolling release if you're looking for a rolling release. It's just like any distro, it's got its plus and minuses, but once you get it set up, it's hard to beat.
Good day, traveler.
Enter the crystal mines. Yep, there you are. Oh, this is not going to be good. Looks like a lot of... Negative energy kind of area, huh? Void damage, that was what I was trying to think of. It looked like he hit me with lightning. My lightning resistance is pretty good. Yep, he's throwing lightning. Not even hurting me. Oh, I have a nemesis. Check it out. Hold on. Linux Mint and Pop OS, both good distros. Again, there's plus and minuses for both of them. Think of rolling release kind of like Arch, but Tumbleweed holds your hand a little bit more and makes sure that whatever update you're getting doesn't break your system. And it's got rollback built in, so if something does happen, you can roll back real super easy. I ran Arch for about 3 months, and Arch broke my system because I didn't look at the forums to make sure that update wasn't going to break my system. With Tumbleweed, you don't have to do that. Just update and all's going to be good. But both of those you mentioned are good distros. Pop OS is built off of Ubuntu. Actually, they're both built off of Ubuntu. And I'm pretty sure they both get rid of snaps, so that's a plus. Nemesis. Oh. Yes, I will. Oh, sweet. All right, let's build on that.
Not happening.
Good boots. %37% reduced void damage if I switch to those. I don't think I'll not switch to those. Bow attack speed, throwing attack speed. Nope. Performance is fantastic. Thinking about making a Linux machine again, you absolutely should. Of course, you know, I'm a little biased, but yeah, you should, totally. In terms of gaming, fantastic. Okay, with a caveat, asterisk. Tumbleweed's doing a thing right now where they're switching from AppArmor to SC Linux. Probably doesn't mean a thing to you. Just know that the current SE Linux implementation does have an issue with Wine and Proton. There's a fix that's known. Quick search Tumbleweed SE Linux, you should find your fix. They are working on a fix to be upstream so that when you install Tumbleweed for the first time and it gives you SE Linux, it will give you the gaming fix along with it. I don't know for sure if that's current. I think it is. I know it's upstream. It is upstream. I think it's current. So if you go with Tumbleweed and run into a little issue with the gaming, there's fixes out there for it. Just have to search for it. And the fix you don't have to search for is in the pipeline. I'm not sure if it's landed just yet. But you know, it's just one of those Linux things. They all do something. It is what it is. But once you get it again, and that's why I said when I first mentioned using a tumbleweed, that's why I said once you get it set up, it's fantastic. There's a little setup involved. A little bit of tweaking involved. Yes, sir. I do have videos on my YouTube channel talking about SC Linux and Tumbleweed. The first one is a rant where I say, well, what'd you do, guys? Come on. This is not good. And then the next one is fix is coming and I'm happy. So there's a couple of those videos on my channel if you want to watch those. And the this is good, the fix is coming does show you where to get fix if you have to do it manually.
Easy. Too easy.
Yeah, that hurt a little bit. But you can see how good this game is doing. Oh, thank you for that sub. But you can see how good this game is playing. Path of Exile 2 plays this good, and it's a new release. Last time I tried to play Path of Exile, it did crash out on me. Probably something that'll be in the fix pretty soon. But I have this game to keep me occupied until then. And when the Path of Exile 2 update hits, I'll stream some of it too. Oh, salamander. Can I get there in time? Lizard, whatever it's called. See if I can get there in time. Booyah. Okay, I have two places that I need to be. Okay, one is here and one is the next place, so door tells me that's the next place. I'm gonna go to the one that's here. Oh, cool. Man, I like the bees. The bee's knees. Okay, now it wants me to go back to the Oasis. Guess we're done here. Yep. Being Linux, I like it. I like it too. You never did tell me if the sound is better. Ah, thank you.
Not well. She don't. If we try to hop, let's go thin their numbers a bit, shall we?
Oh, cool. I have me a little minion again. I have my own little ninja.
They won't forget that.
Man, those birds are flighty.
Might have to drop something.
Historically speaking, I don't stream often, but I'm trying to do more streams. I work 50 to 60 hours a week, and I'm going to try to stream at least every other day in the evening after I get home for an hour or so. A little more on the weekend. But just recently got shown from my youngin how to do YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So what I'm running with, and going to stream more often. And April 4th is when the Path of Exile 2 next patch comes out. I do plan on streaming some of that. Again, limited on what I can do in the evening after work, but I'll take what I can get. Oh my goodness. Yep, fire fire resistance is my worst one. 48. Not great. Note to self, dodge fire. What we got? Chaos bolts. I don't remember what I have. I know I have an AMD. Graphics AMD Radeon RX 6600. I don't know how that compares to a 1660 Ti. And what am I encoding with? I have no idea. Yep, honestly have no idea. Oh, probably GPU 600. Yep. So how does the what I have compare to that 1660? Because I mean, even if that's a halfway decent graphics card, last Epoch isn't seriously hard on the... What are you using for a desktop environment on Linux Mint? I'm guessing it's Cinnamon, the default Cinnamon. Oh my, he looks like he means business. Huh, that wasn't bad. My helper go? Just vanished. Holy ninja. Standard Cinnamon. I did install Plasma, but it's crashing every now and then. Switch back. Okay. So that's where the rolling release, like Arch or Tumbleweed, and I much prefer Tumbleweed. That's where the rolling release comes in because it's current. It's more current than Mint. You'll get an older Plasma in Mint, and they might not have fixes out yet. Whereas in a rolling release, you have any fix they have out, you have it in a day, maybe two. I'm running KD Plasma. Just about near flawless at this point. And again, to compare, I'm running Plasma version 6.3.3, Framework 612, Qt 682. See what's in Cinnamon. Okay, he says 6600 is better. See what is in Cinnamon if you're running KD Plasma on Cinnamon. See what the version is. I know Plasma, I think Plasma version 6.4 is about to come out, I think. Don't quote me on that. But when it comes out, I should have it pretty quick. So it's, you might be getting crashes just because it's an older version. I'm not sure how up to date Cinnamon keeps Plasma.
Well, on top of that, She should take care of the rest for us.
Okay, 6600 is better because it's newer. That might be, that could be part of the problem. Then the reason I was asking the desktop environment is because I'm running Wayland, and Wayland is leaps and bounds beyond X at this point for 95% of everything that you might need it to do. And I don't think Cinnamon is, I don't think it has a Wayland yet. I think I think theirs is still beta. But KD Plasma on Wayland is amazing. What the heck?
It looks like the Ospreys.
Oh my. Oh, this is not going to be good.
Get ready for a fight. We're hit. Grab onto something.
I'm not sure I uninstalled KD's Plasma, so I have no idea. You should be able to do, just go into terminal, do a info. Yours, I'm going to do zipper, but yours is going to be apt, but everything else should be the same. So zipper, info, Plasma. All right, let's zipper search Plasma. Plasma 6, what am I looking for? Okay, on here should be KD Plasma. Let's try that. Yeah, it's not really telling me what I want to know. That's okay. That is not what I want. And it should be live Plasma. Plasma 6 session, maybe. Try that. Ah. Okay, let's see. If that doesn't tell me, I give up. But you should be able to go into your Linux your Cinnamon Plasma Cinnamon Manager and find it and search. There it is. You should be able to do apt info Plasma 6 session. If that doesn't work, do a apt search Plasma like I did. You're looking for something similar, but I don't have apt, so it's going to error out. But you should be able to apt info Plasma 6 session and see what the Plasma version is. Which is another point is Linux Mint's going to have an older version of Wayland as well. So that's the main reason I prefer rolling release, because I'm not going to get older versions of anything. But you know, I'm not taking anything from Linux Mint. It's a good distribution. I used to a few years ago, I used to recommend it as a first distro. I don't anymore, but it's still a good distro. Really? Yeah. That's why you were having issues with Plasma. They're not even on Plasma 6 yet, apparently. Wow. I had no idea. I didn't know they were that far behind, honestly. Ah, got me a nemesis. Alright, make sure the coast is clear and I got plenty of room to run.
That was close.
Yep, that was close. Wow, lots of armor. Lose mana, minion, melee, attack, physical resistance. I like that physical resistance. Lightning resistance, which I have a boatload of. 130% freeze rate multiplier. That's why I'm wearing the ones I have. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I can take that lightning resistance hit. I lose physical resistance. Not good. Reduced bonus damage from crits. I don't know if that's a good or bad. Man, I don't know. That's a tough one. Yeah, go with tumbleweed plasma if you like. If you think you like the way that plasma works, the current iteration of plasma is really good. I haven't had a crash in 6 months easily. They're working like crazy on it. And Waylon works fabulous on it. I would, if you're going to get a video card, I would recommend getting an AMD GPU for Linux purposes. It's just easier. I never have to worry about my video card driver. Play with others in this game. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it has a group play or not. Yes, it will auto update. As a matter of fact, the AMD graphics drivers are part of the kernel. You do not have to install the graphics drivers. If you install Linux, you have an AMD graphics card. It's done. Install Linux, you have the drivers. So when there's a kernel update that includes AMD driver kernel updates, you get them automatically. And like I said, that's why I highly recommend you get an AMD card, and it just makes it easy.
Not happening.
That's a good question. I don't know if you can play with others. Okay. There is a thing called solo self-found, and I'm always running solo self-founds, which means I can't party. But if you're not doing that, I think you can party. It makes sense.
They won't forget.
Am I done here? Oh, I'm trying to find the next place. Okay. Which is...
That was close.
I feel like I need to go this way. Trying to find the next door, and it's not giving me a cue. Wow, that was close. Oh, no problem at all. Ever see me on? Holler at me. If you need help, email me. I'll help if I can. Dale@lowtechlinux.com. I do have I think I have an install guide on Tumbleweed, but it was pre-SE Linux. So I'm planning on making another one. Might do that this evening. I got to install Tumbleweed a few times on something to see what it does with the SE Linux thing. Ooh, goodness. Oh, there's my door. There's my door cue. Alright, am I safe for a moment to do this? And... oh, I forgot where I was going with this one. Do less damage. I like the sounds of that. Oh boy.
Not happening.
Did I really beat her that quickly? Uh-huh. Okay. Turn to Zabit. Thank you. Enjoy the game. Thank you. I will. I think it's a good game. And obviously plays pretty darn good in Linux. All right, back where we were.
Not happening.
Oh, that's not good. Yes, you do need to dual boot that system. I highly recommend using a hard drive for Windows and a hard drive for Linux. Because at some point when Windows doesn't update, it will break your dual boot. Microsoft does not like competition. Oh. Nope, that ain't good. No, no snob taken, but not exactly exactly that. Not all games work in Linux, and I know he plays a lot of Rocket League, and I think that Rocket League has quit working in Linux. So there's your answer. Maybe not Rocket League. The other one you used to play, League of Legends. League of Legends, they took away the ability to play League of Legends in Linux. So I think Rocket League might still work in Linux. I'll have to look it up. But there's actually games that I used to play when I was on Windows that I knew I was giving up when I switched to Linux, and I made myself be okay with that, giving up those games that I played, Warface being one of them. I played Warface all the time. It does not work at all to any degree in Linux. But that was a sacrifice I was willing to make. Because there's other great games that do work in Linux. You just have to pick and choose which one you want to do. Oh, that ain't good. Increase bow damage, stun chance, attack speed, physical damage, void resistance, 3 health on kill. I lose bleed, which I don't care. Frostbite, I like frostbite. Cold damage, freeze rate multiplier. Wow, that's a big one. Cold damage. That one's interesting. What is your favorite game? Called Black. Oh, okay. An old black game from Black and White. Well, let's see. Is that on Steam? If it's an old game, it probably works. Everything is black and white. That's not the same game, is it? All right, let's try another source. A lush, unspoiled paradise of small islands in a cobalt sea. Is that the one you're playing? Okay, it's the first one. Original retail version is platinum. It's as good as you can get. All the way down to, these are unofficial patches. Creature Island 1.4 is gold. That means it works good. But some minor problems, and those some minor problems could be the game itself. Not necessarily Linux, but it looks like it more or less works. The clan patch and the fan patch do not. It's garbage, means it doesn't work at all. But looks like you might have a good time with it. What am I looking for? I'm looking to the next. Okay, I'm trying to get to the lower temple. Yeah, I always get to it just by searching wine HQ app DB like I did, and because I don't remember. They usually don't remember the website directly. And there could be a Lutris entry too. Let me check that real quick. See if I'm in a safe spot here. Assuming it's not either one of those. So nothing on Lutris. Disappointing because Lutris would have made it easier to install.
Easy. Too easy.
Never did look at that quiver, did I? Damage 3796. Oh man, it goes way down. Hello, kitty. Come on. I have help. Yeah, off the shoulder. Yeah, you can stay right there. I need you to quit bumping my arm. Oh, that. In boss mode here. Yep, it certainly looks that way. Alright, there's my door. Trying to get to the lower temple. Yep.
Were you hoping to find Majessa, human? All you will find here is your death.
my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now we're really in boss mode anyway. Wait, two of them?
Aid me! Nothing can stop me! Nothing!
Here. Now. No, that doesn't make sense. Apollos. Did you do this?
True. Uh-huh. That looks like boss mode. Oh my goodness.
What do you think you're doing, my beautiful vessel maiden?
I am breaking the cycle. I refuse to be your sacrifice.
Disgraceful. Rage is unbecoming of you, child.
This is not rage. For millennia, the vessel maidens have died so you could live. Now feel the unending abyss of their despair.
What are you doing?
Why don't you show our guest the torment that now fills you?
Mm-hmm.
What's happening? Get out of my mind!
Oh, wait, what? Yep, I believe boss mode is activated. Ooh.
This is your doom.
Okay, as long as she doesn't revive those, make it a little easier.
Foul insect! Be gone! This is your doom.
Ah. Oh, Yeah. Wait, what? Okay, I was not ready for that. Stuck. Pin me down.
Not happening.
Wait, what? Man, this ain't right. She's full of health again. Ah! No way. I was so wrong. I was so wrong, man.
Not happening. Not happening.
This is your doom. No, get out of my mind! Get out!
I was a little bit more prepared that time.
Not happening.
Jesus. Alright. Okay, I have a few things that I need to do anyway. I'm going to come back to this another time. Thanks for watching the stream. Be sure to subscribe, all that good stuff. so you know when I'm going to be here again. But other than that, thanks for watching. And I'll be back at some point.